Hi, I'm Kyle.
Samuel, nice to meet you, man.
Hey, it's me, Gurjeet, and nice to meet you.
You too, man.
How's your day going so far?
It was good. I
Yeah.
had a couple of interviews before coming over here. So that's
Okay.
my third one.
That's good.
I'm hyped for it because I really I heard about your company a lot,
Yeah.
and like even the people who were interviewing before, they were all saying like it will be a really good opportunity to get hired by one of the well-renowned design studio, which is GK Design Studio.
Oh, nice. Okay. Perfect.
So you guys are famous.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We are, huh?
So let's start with the interview.
Sure.
So can you explain about yourself?
I studied at Algonquin College. I learned graphic design, I learned web, and I also learned UX design. Like since that time, like when I started learning UX design, my whole motive or like my whole personality, the UX design like went into that personality. Like I can look at something and tell you, okay, this need to be fixed. Like when it comes down to a website, when it comes down to a branding, when it comes down to a logo, I have the eye to pick what is wrong with it or how I can make it, how we can improve it. So that's why I want to go for the UX design instead of like just going for the web or graphic.
Okay.
But at the same time, I have the knowledge about it. That's why I can look at it and tell you the difference. Hey, it's not working or it's working, or how to improve it.
So you mentioned a lot of your strengths, which is great. But do you have any weaknesses that you'd like to improve on or anything?
My only weakness is you can ask it to everybody. When it comes down to time management, like that was my old weakness. It was really hard to manage time because when you're in school, you have like 40 hours of school time, then you have 20 hours of your part-time work, and then you also want to spend time with your friends. So like managing all that, like jumbling all those things together, it's like really hard. But I resolved that problem by having like to-do tasks, and what I did is instead of putting all the tasks I want to do, I gave the important tasks. So like say if I want to spend 2 hours doing assignment, so I'll put that task as the top one. So like when the day start, I'm only focusing on that task the first thing. So once that done, then I'll jump down to the second one, third one, and fourth. So I'll put them as the priority list.
Okay, perfect.
So you mentioned that you wanna be a UX designer, right?
Yeah.
So what specifically you do in UX design? Because we design website as well as apps. So which one you will like to pick?
Both, because previously I really don't have a preference because I can work with both. I like throughout my career I worked for different as a freelancer. I worked for different companies to make their website. At the same time, like in my previous job, not the last one before I went to this college, I used to work as support service representative, which is like you go into the app, you see like how the app is behaving and how you can like the user can look into the app or what are the like troubleshoot the app for the user basically.
Okay.
So as Kyle will be like Kyle is a manager for app department and I'm for web department.
Sure.
So can you explain us like if you have to design like a UX for a app or a web? So what are the initial stages? Like what will be the process you have to go through?
The first thing will be you do a research. Like we'll sit down with the client, we talk like what kind of market they are looking for. Because when you design a website or design anything, you need to know what kind of market it is. Whether the company will grow, whether the company won't grow. I mean, the client doesn't need to know, but we need to know. And then you go with you design a logo, you do low fidelity wireframe, high fidelity wireframe. Then you create a mock-up, you do a mood board, and then you do a branding for the company. And then once you have all the aspects together, then you actually start building with the app or with the website.
So how we work is that like there's a separate small departments. So you will be working with UX department. So then you will be getting research already done by another department.
Yeah.
And then you have to just utilize to make graphics. And then your work will be given to the development team. So which is being managed by Carl, right?
Sure.
So then Carl, you want to ask some technical questions? What are the things which are required for him to be focused before he passed those things to development team?
Yeah. I guess a question I have is, what programs would you use to complete those tasks?
I'm really good with Adobe Suite, like the whole creative suite. And then I also have experience with Sketch, which is basically like when you create graphic, you either use Adobe Suite for the illustration, or you use and the Photoshop, or you use Sketch for the same stuff. So it depend upon like what your company prefer. I had worked with both, and then it all comes down to what your company is ready to offer, or like what your company is.
So yeah, we do use those programs. I'm wondering if we were to implement a new program, like what would it be easy for you to catch on? Is it harder for you to learn new things? What do you think?
When I started in Algonquin College, I never touched graphic before.
Okay.
I have people with their website, I have people with other stuff, but I never went into the graphics. And it only took me like two months to learn whole Adobe Suite, which is like itself is an achievement. Because like when I need something, I don't spend like time doing other stuff. Like I said, I put my priority up the top and then work those priority first, and then look at the other thing. So if you have like a new program, if you introduce a new program, only gonna take me like, say, depend upon how good the program is or how much I had to learn, because most of the programs, so if you look at the Sketch and you look at the Illustrator, they kind of work exactly the same. It's like just the commands or the shortkeys which are different.
Yeah. Similarities and differences. That's good.
Yeah, that would be good skills you have, like you're a quick learner, right? Because sometimes we keep on changing new software, right? Because some different client needs different type of work. So it will be good that you will be catching up the softwares easily. So if you have a pick quality or speed, time.
Yeah.
So what you will be picking, like you would like to provide best work in more time, or you want to provide just a normal work in fast time?
It all depends upon your client, right? Because if your client want to have a website within a week, like ready within a week, I don't think like most of the design studio can do it. But if the client require you to have that in a week, you still tell the client, hey, we'll do what the best we can do, but you're still just giving us a week. We're not gonna do like in a week we can't do a month work. So that's where the difference lies. So like if you say, I gave you a month to work on a website, you'll have the best website. But if you want the speed, I can make the website work within a week too.
So that means you go with the flow.
I go with what the client required.
I think our last question would be, what do you want to achieve in the next 5 years? Just in life or in your career?
Right now, because I know like your company is keep growing, so I really want to work for your company and see like where things lead. Because like right now you only have two departments, which is the web and the app. And like when the company start growing, I want to be the part of like one of the big departments.
So do you have any question for us?
Just one thing. How many people are you interviewing today? Or like how long the interview process will take?
We're interviewing 165 people.
Shit, that's a lot, man.
Yes, so we'll be getting back to you within 2 to 3 days.
Yeah.
So either by email or by call.
Sure. Because we didn't discuss it, how much will is the pay?
So
What I'm looking at as the package.
As a yearly salary, it would be $628,000 a year.
Nice.
yeah, so let us know if you have any other question.
Yeah, I mean, I have your email because you contacted me, right?
Yes, so
I'll
you
send-
can
yeah.
ask if you have any question.
Yeah, because and for my interview, if how well I did, like what I could improve in my interview.
So we'll go through all the interviews, right? And then
I'm asking you a prompt feedback right now.
so overall,
Like how, like so say, because I had 3 interviews today, and from the last interview I really didn't get a feedback because I didn't have the chance. Because because I was hurried. Like I had the interview like after half an hour different time period. So like now I have time, I can just go home. But before I go home, I really want to ask like if I had the interview next, like if from you I went to the HR, what I can improve and what I should tell and not, like what to do and what not.
So like overall your interviews were great. So like I like that you are having time management skills and then you prioritize your things, right? And then you're a quick learner, so you can like learn any software easily. So yeah, that was from like my side. So what about you, Kyle? So
I liked how you gave examples for everything. Like you really broke down where your expertises are, and like you gave examples of like real situations that you were in for most of the questions. So I really like that too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So it was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Thanks for having me.